Hello YouTube, Dave here again. Welcome back to part 2 of my playthrough on Dungeons & Dragons Tower of Doom from the Chronicles of Mystara. I'm just going to poke you in the face a little bit. Have you seen the beautiful ship moored at the wharf? That ship and almost all the caravans around it belong to the Linton House. Please don't stare at me, it makes me feel uneasy. Cool. Alright, and alright. So, just going to exit out of the shop here. Alright, so in the last episode I defeated a Displacer Beast, fought some owlbears, an ogre, and now I'm going to go on a ship to carry me to Athenos. And of course it's going to go great, right? No? Nothing? Alright, and there's troglodytes. So the, tried to jump out of the way there. So the troglodytes have their stench attack. They also throw a lot of these bags of flaming bags, which gets a little irritating. They also flip around a lot, and they have gross amounts of reach with their tridents. So let's just throw a dagger. And just pick up some gold here. Get some treasure chests opened up. Well, this guy just kind of prances around. Alright. There we go, that wasn't too bad. That attack's a little bit annoying. Again, that's probably where blocking comes in really handy. But I'm just going to see if I can get inside of his reach and just beat the ever-loving crap out of him and steal his gold. And, oh, nope, okay. Alright, potion, hammer, just bash open a chest. Oh, boots of speed, which is really cool, so I move a lot faster. I don't know if it sticks with you throughout, if you change, like, when you beat a level or not. I'm going to be honest, because this is one of the first times I've actually played it where the items don't break. And the house rules may be considered a little bit cheap, but I'm going to be honest, I'm really, like, you find an item and it looks awesome and you're so happy to have it, and then what happens is you get hit like once or twice and your item's broken. So, like, you get a boots of speed that let you move around really fast, which is awesome, but then, you know, by the time you fight like 3 enemies, it's gone. And the ghast have their, or ghouls, I guess, they have their paralyzing attacks. So, you know, they actually managed to really capture the rule set of the Dungeons & Dragons game with this arcade beat 'em up, which is something that's really interesting. Cause some of the later like action RPGs that you would think could use like this kind of foundation, just don't. Like, at all. It don't even remotely capture the feeling of like Dungeons & Dragons. One of the worst examples, I think, in my opinion, is I don't know if anyone's played D&D Heroes on the original Xbox. I was super excited for that game, but then it's like it's basically even more, it feels even more like a Diablo clone or a generic action RPG than even like the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance games, which have a little bit of charm to them, but this one's like, you know, wizards use tridents, fighters can only use, I think, axes or great swords, and the thief is the only one that can use a bow, and it's just like, it just really limits what you can do. You also have to spend points, spend like your level up points for a fighter to be able to wear heavy armor, which just really kind of sucked. I don't know. I wanted to like that game more than I did. I just couldn't get into it. But these ones, I could play these ones all day. The old arcade staple of just beating the ever-loving crap out of something while it's off screen. Alright, so here's another awesome monster from, you know, D&D, the Troll. So, the Troll, it doesn't regenerate its hit points, I don't think. I've never really let it go long enough to find out. But there is one thing that is very much part of troll mythology, D&D, or part of the monster stats, that is really important. So let's just see if I can kill it here without it slamming its butt on my face. Oh, well, I died. Alright, hungry, smell food. Now I don't know if in Tower of Doom if you can change your character in between deaths. Whoops, nope, won't want that fireball. Alright. So we're just about there. See if I can... Alright, so I've defeated it, but it's not actually dead. So you have to hit it with a fire attack. If you don't, it gets back up and starts fighting. If you don't have any fire attacks, then NPCs will come in throwing like flasks of oil at it. So I mean, you'll still be able to defeat it. But it's cool. Again, it's just one of those things that it actually takes the rule set of D&D and puts it into this arcade game. All right. So I'm going to be asked to fight a dragon. Now, what's interesting is normally you have two different options, like do I fight the dragon or not. In this case, it's be assured we'll destroy it or we will do our best. So let's... Oh, I guess I made the decision for me. And I don't think it changes his dialogue, but... Alright, and got magic weapons. I died just before I defeated the troll, so I don't really need to buy any potions. I don't worry a whole lot about these sub-items, I'm going to be honest. I probably could use them a bit more, but let's just poke this guy. Yep, I say Fort Kurth. And poke. I think we could be next, just thinking about that scares life out of me, yeah. Poke. If I were younger, I'd slay the dragon myself. And I can't poke him anymore, so away we go. Watch out for the dragon's acid breath. It'll dissolve anything it touches. And we'll never actually see him again. You reach the dragon's swamp. You are greeted with eerie silence and other things that I couldn't read fast enough. And ghouls. Lots and lots of ghouls. Well, just 2 ghouls right now, but I think there are more that come up. Yeah, there's 3 now. Or there were 3. Alright, oh! Let's see if I can get rid of all these guys. Alright. And now comes the fight with the Black Dragon. And immediately uses his breath weapon. So again, to go along the lines of how faithful, whoops, wrong button, to go along with how faithful the rules actually are recreated. Growl. Dragons in like AD&D, basic, everything basically up until 3rd edition, they could only use their breath weapons 3 times a day. So in this fight, this really kind of long, arduous, and painful fight, and I keep hitting the wrong button to jump. There we go. But the so that's the 2nd use, and it does a ton of damage, and you can get hit with that multiple times. So if you know, like your invincibility only lasts so long after getting hit by it and knocked down, so oh. And that's its 3rd use, so it should not be able to use that again. It also seems to get easier to hit after it uses its 3rd one, I say, as it beats the ever-loving snot out of me, kills me, and again I pressed the wrong button to jump, so really got to get used to the Xbox 360 controls again here. Alright, Hammer. I did it again. Wow, there we go. B jumps. B jumps. I can't hit it standing down, standing on the ground. Like you'll see, he actually will swing up at him, but that's kind of hit or miss, so I'm just going to throw a couple hammers. And that is the Black Dragon down. I am now 11th level with 2 more hit points, so again, kind of holds true to that old school D&D where after 9th level you get hardly anything for hit points. So as I know, a monster and demi-human raids have increased. Wow, this text goes by really fast. Guiding hand behind all of this. Probably. Someone is causing these monsters to fight together rather than fight against each other. Yep. Find the Puppet Master and cut the strings. Will do. So, following the suggestions, I come to the town of Coringlane, where monster attacks have something. Lord Linton sent us over. It's the mayor. 3 areas where monsters frequently appear. Says that you are great heroes. Please save our town from these fiends. So I'm going to investigate the series of caves, abandoned mine, or the old well. I'm going to go for the old well at the edge of town, but we will call that here for today. So again, I hope you enjoyed this this video. I hope you enjoyed the series, and just come back for next time. I'm going to poke this guy in the face. We'll see you then.